And the death toll has gone up yet again, now at 286 people killed from this earthquake. Let's go live to CNN's Miguel Marquez in Mexico City. Miguel, for days we've been talking about these rescue efforts to try to reach a trapped schoolgirl, and today there's been an odd update. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see. I mean, I think there's a lot of egg on a lot of officials' faces. The deputy Marine, the deputy of the Navy Department here, who was running the operation there, who yesterday said, this little girl never existed, I never said anything, my people never said anything, has now sort of backtracked to where the government is, saying, look, we don't know who's under there. It could be a little girl, it could be an adult, we're not sure. In a statement saying, I was basing the information we gave out earlier about the little girl on the best information we had, given what they were finding in that collapsed school and what they were seeing on the various means that they were using to test whether there was somebody down there. Apologized for basically saying that there was no little girl in there. I will say that it has caused a lot of heartache among families in that neighborhood, that so much hope was there that others would be found alive, and to find out that in fact no one else or no little girls were alive in that building. There's a lot of frustration among many Mexicans that this information was given out and then retracted, and now it kind of sees they fall in the middle, saying we don't know who's down there, an adult or a little girl. Anna?
So one, are they still trying to rescue someone from that school wreckage? And tell us also about the other rescues and efforts that you're seeing taking place there.
They are still trying to get into that school and still trying to figure out if there's somebody alive down there. But I will tell you, having spent 24 hours there when we left last night, and all reports this morning are the level of urgency there has gone down dramatically. We're in Condesa, which is a really beautiful neighborhood in central Mexico, and I want to show you this building. This was a multi-use building, both apartments and offices. You can see for the first time in a while, we can see rescuers that are starting to go in to the building from the building next to it that is partially collapsed. In that partially collapsed building, like it's any other day, you can see the jackets and purses and sort of everything looks neat and tidy next to the front door of that building, but the entire building next to it is collapsed. Two things here are important. One, they believe that there may be people trapped on the back side of the building near the emergency exits. They're not sure how many. They believe there may be dozens of people in this building, dead or alive, but they did get some heat signatures on the back side of the building. The problem is now, because they've had heavy rains the last couple of days, that water has weighed down the building, and it's very, very difficult for them to get in there. There was a complete work stoppage. They said that that building was in imminent danger of collapse. All workers were called off. We've just seen a few appear on the top. They looked around, and now it appears that they're trying to get around to the back side of the building to see if they can access it some other way. But it is hoped that there are cavities in that building where people are still alive. Anna?
And we keep looking at these images. I just keep thinking I would love to see, as we all would, somebody emerge, be pulled from that wreckage and be okay. Miguel Marquez, thank you for that update, for the hard work you're doing out there in Mexico City. Coming up for